Duh.
The room fell silent as everyone except Jungkook froze. Jungkook looked at Jimin with wide eyes before he took notice of the arms holding him. He looks to his side to find Tae baby. Jungkook hugs Tae and the force makes them fall onto the ground with Jungkook on top of him. My love, my baby, my everything. Tae was dumbfounded while Jimin sat there speechless. And that's all it took to make Jackson faint. While Jungkook chokes on his sobs. You scared me to death, Hyung. Yajan Jungkook, get off him. What are you? Oh my dear Jiminy Hyung. Jungkook gets up for a moment only to pull Jimin with him to the ground. With a frozen Tae and struggling Jimin under him, Jungkook hugs both of them tightly before sobbing till his heart content. Oh lovely Hyunji. I swear I'll never call you short again. Now Jimin was getting irritated. When have you called me short? And I am not short. Jimin's struggles ended up in vain as Jungkook was stronger than them even with his injuries all of the sudden. That old hag got us all trapped here. Jungkook let go of us. June, who was sitting on the floor several feet away from them, had tears running down his eyes. I did it, Jungkook remembers. I freaking did it. June all of the sudden curls and hugs Jungkook's back, unintentionally crushing V-Min under them. My little golden Magni is back. Can't breathe. I see light. Tae and Jimin struggled under the weight of Jungkook and Namjoon. And hearing Namjoon's voice, Jungkook let go of V-Min and sat up. Namjoon let him sit while V-Min lay on the ground, struggling to breathe. Namjoon Hyung. Jungkook. They hugged each other. Hyung what's? Shh. Not now Jungkook. What in the world Jungkook? Jimin sat up and helped Tae up. You can't just. What the hell? Tae exclaimed seeing Namjoon hugging each other. Well wow. Jimin had his mouth hanging open now. Jungkook hit his head somewhere. That's why he is acting strange. You can't change my mind. June only then remembered V-Min as he broke the hug. Are you guys okay? V-Min only stared at him with wide eyes. Nothing happened here. We were just getting things sorted between us. So, you weren't fighting? No. Jimin looked skeptical. Jungkook tell them. Yes what? Tae moves closer to Jungkook whose breath hitched seeing him up close. Control it, Jungkook. Namjoon coughed out which got Jungkook to flinch. We were not fighting. We were just? Jungkook makes the mistake of making eye contact with Tae. Jungkook? Jimin shakes Jungkook's shoulder a bit. And we lost him. Jimin, I am scared. Did something happen to Jungkook? Nothing happened and trust me both of you. He is just not feeling well right now. Yoongi will be all alone now. He must be searching for us. Jimin and Tae made quick eye contact. Are you sure Jungkook is okay, Hyung? June nods. In that case we'll leave now. And next time don't scare us like this if you are feeling playful. Tae glares at Jungkook who was still frozen as a statue. Jimin, come with me. Tae gets up and helps Jimin up. Wake Jackson Hyung and inform him that we will be staying home today. With that the couple left the room. Hyung, what's going on? It's a long story Jungkook. Do you remember when Hobie kept saying he dreams of that stupid box every day? Jungkook nods. Well we went to that old lady's shop. And I don't know how but she has tricked not only us but all of you into this mess. Jungkook thinks for a moment. So how do we get back? June looks at Jungkook as no words dared to come out. How Hyung? I don't know Jungkook. I just don't know. June finally lets out the tears he held back all this time. I'm scared, Jungkook. Jungkook didn't know what to do at that moment. Hyung. Jungkook just hugs Namjoon. Meanwhile with V-Min. Are you sure I don't want to come? No. If you came in now, then I am sure you would try melting Yoongi with your eyes. Besides, I am just going to talk. But I'll be back in a moment. And don't stand next to the door like a cute little lizard. Eavesdropping is a bad habit. Tape outs. All you. Jimin gives Tae a small kiss on the forehead which got Tae to smile. Be a good boy and wait for me.
I'm a good boy.
Jimin just smiles when Tae leaned down to peck his lips. Don't let him kiss you, again. Jimin just pushed Tae a little. Brat. Only your brat.
Is this what you call being lovesick?
Jimin smiles at Tae, who waves at him one last time before he knocks on the guest room door where Yoongi was at. Back with Namkook. You okay, Hyung? June just nods while sniffing quietly. Hyung, how did I remember everything all of a sudden? June points at Jungkook's hand where the ring of Agnes resided. That ring has your name in it along with the saying let him remember. I don't know how but I had all of your rings in my pocket from the moment I came here. While only I had this ring worn from the very second I opened my eyes in this world. So you don't have the memories from this world? No. Why do you ask? Do you have any memories from this world? Jungkook nods after a little pause. I felt overwhelmed by all the rushing memories from our world playing before me, the moment I wore this ring. Now I have both of my memories from this world and our world. Huh. Strange. It can be because I had worn the ring from the start while you did just now. There is a possibility, Hyung. Either way I'm just glad you're here with me now. You don't know how helpless I felt till now. Wait, so you didn't have any memory loss? No. That's just an act to escape from my responsibilities here. Wow. Feels weird with that coming from our leader. Shut it and get in here. With that June again pulls Jungkook into a hug. Breathe, Hyung. I'm here, I'm not going anywhere. Namjoon melts in Jungkook whole. Just then. Ow. My head hurts. Namkook completely forgot about the past, Jackson weighing next to them as both froze. The first thing Jackson saw when he woke up was Namkook hugging each other. What the? Jackson fainted again and hearing a small thud next to them, Namkook broke the hug to look at him. Why is Jackson Hyung always dramatic in every world or game we get stuck in? June just shrugged, sinking with Jungkook.
Meanwhile,
with Hobie. Hobie had finally managed to get himself to sleep. My love Hoseok. Oh my sweet cherry, what is it? Do you not love me anymore? Why do you ask me that, cherry? Did I do something wrong? You did. You hurt me yesterday. But it was needed, my love. Or else you would have shot me. Why would I shoot my handsome and lovely Hoseok? With that Tae hugs Hobie, who hugs him back. I'm sorry my sweet cherry. Forgive your Hoseok, please. Tae just snuggled closer into Hobie's neck. Give me a 100 kisses then I'll consider forgiving you. That can be done. A soft wind blew past them as cherry blossoms fell on them. I love you Hobie. I love you too, my sweet cherry. With that they broke the hug. Hobie closes his eyes and leans towards Tae for a kiss. A strong harsh wind flew over his face. Hobie opens his eyes when he couldn't find Tae's lips. He stumbled back and fell with who he saw in front of him. How dare you try kissing my son? It was Namjoon standing there with a big mustache in his face and a gun in his hand. Namjoon. I will end you. With that Namjoon loads the gun. No, calm down Namjoon. Don't shoot him in the head, honey. Shoot him in the chest where his heart dared to beat for our Tae. Jackson Wang? There stood Jackson wearing a simple outfit that closely resembled the outfit of town's housewives. Look honey, he is calling me by my name. How disrespectful. How dare you. With that Namjoon aims the now loaded gun at Hobie, who stumbles back. We can talk it out. I love. Hobie woke up from his dream with wide terrified eyes and pale face. He gulped down the water placing a jug next to him, ducking Kim Namjoon and his side wing. Even in the dreams they are being a nuisance. More like nonsense. I hate you, Jackson Wang. But not more than Dimple Face. I'm gonna be the end of him. With that, Hobie gets up from his bed and limps his way to the wardrobe. He quickly got dressed, ignoring his injuries. He takes out a dagger from a table filled with needles and poisonous liquids. You see, Namjoon, I am not a murderer, but for you I'll make some exceptions. If not for you, I would have been rolling over the luxuries of the Kim by now. But look at me now. You took me for a clown. I'll show you who I am. Hobie smirks. I'm young Hoseok. And I. Hobie looks towards the window where a cat sat, looking at him. What? I don't speak, cat, so get away from me, you. The cat hissed at him. You must be one of Namjoon's lalas if you are hissing at a handsome guy like me. Hobie exclaimed while frowning. While the cat just looked at him while judging him hard. What? I am a villain, okay? Did you expect me to forgive and forget? Do I look like Jesus to you? Again, I don't speak, cat. But it looks like you are insulting me. The cat just snorts. I have other things to do, so goodbye and get away from my window. Hobie ignores the cat's meowing as he limps faster towards the door.
Meanwhile,
back in the Kim mansion, Yoongi was pacing back and forth in the guest room. You can do this, Yoongi. Go talk with Chim Chim. Just apologize and leave. Simple. You can do this. There was a knock on the door. Who could that be? Jungkook's Hyung? With that, Yoongi opens the door only to freeze, seeing Jimin standing there. Can I come in? That startled Yoongi. Of course, this is your house. With that, Jimin walks into the guest room and closes the door behind them. So, Yoongi could only look at the floor as no words dared to come out of him. You won't even look at me now. Yoongi snaps his eyes towards Jimin, who chuckled seeing it. I'm sorry. For what, Hyung? For. You know what? Yoongi lowered his gaze as Jimin walks towards him. For the kiss? Yoongi nods. It's okay, Hyung. I'm sorry too. Why? Well, I wasn't very soft with words yesterday. I could have been more sensible. Jimin smiles as he holds Yoongi's hands on his. You never lied to me, Hyung. But I did. You were very open about your hate towards younger Kim's husband, that is me. So I thought it would be better to hide who I was for good. Yoongi's cheeks turned red in embarrassment, remembering the moments he had scolded Jimin in front of Jimin himself. Sorry. It's fine. That was not even 5% of the things I have heard about me. Yoongi felt more than guilty hearing this. I'm sorry. Please stop with the apologies, Hyung. It's not you who should be doing that. Jimin smiles at Yoongi, who tries his best to do the same. So, are we still friends now? No. Yoongi's face lost its smile. Oh. Okay. I was joking, Hyung. Of course we are friends. But only if you are okay with being a friend of Jimin, Lord Taehyung's husband. Not Chim Chim, the mysterious traveler. I'll try befriending Lord Jimin using my charms then. That got both of them to chuckle. On a serious note, Jimin, I have loved you like I have loved no one else. It might take a while to let my love for you fade away, but I'll get there somehow. Hope you understand that. Jimin nods softly with a small smile dancing on his lips. Don't smile at me like that, Jimin. Makes me want to build that time machine, travel back in time to find you, before Lord Taehyung did, and steal your heart before he could even dream of it. Jimin just chuckles, hitting Yoongi's chest. So, how is your married life going? Is he taking good care of you? Jimin suddenly had pink tint over his cheeks. He is. If he doesn't, then remind him that I might steal you away from him and lock you safe in my heart. Jimin started laughing out loud. He won't appreciate this kind of humor, I'm sure of it. Then tell him I got durians in my shop, which he would find in his shower if he hurt you. I didn't know your friend was this much of a cruel person, Jiminy. Tae enters the room and closes the door behind him. He walks towards Yoongi and stands beside Jimin. Yeah, don't pick on my Hyung. You are definitely not a good boy. Jimin scolds Tae, who pouts. I wasn't picking on him. I'm sorry. Oh, please don't apologize, Hyung. I was just playing around. Yoongi gulps, feeling intimidated by Tae's presence. Yeah, look. Your presence itself is making my Hyung uncomfortable. Well, what do I do about that? I can't just boo myself and transform into Cinderella.
More like Snow White.
Hyung, how can a handsome face like mine scare you?
Maybe because it's not the face but the fact that you are the husband of his love interest, the person he kissed and the only brother of Lord Kim Seok-jin.
What's up with you and Jungkook? Oh, that. Yoongi slowly started telling them about everything that he remembered happening from last night till breakfast.
A few inches later.
Wait, did you drink yesterday, Hyung? Jimin questions. No. Yes. You are such a bad drinker, Hyung. What if something bad happened to you while you were drunk? Thank goodness Jungkook was there. So what are you gonna do about the date, Hyung? I don't know. Take Jungkook on that date. Both Jimin and Yoongi looked at him as if he had grown two horns. Give this date a try, Hyung. Jungkook is a good guy. You'll love him. Just try, Hyung. Nothing bad in trying, right? Tae smiles softly at Yoongi, who looked puzzled. But the face Tae had left Yoongi speechless. Try, Hyung. Okay. Great. So we'll see you at lunch. Till then, feel free to look around, Hyung. Jungkook is in Namjoon Hyung's room around the corner. Get him and try going for a walk around the garden. Our rose garden has finished setup, but by Hyunji. With that, Tae pulls Jimin with him and leaves the room, leaving behind a dumbfounded Yoongi. Lord, give me strength. Tae, why would you do that? Jimin, think of it. Do you think anyone in this damn town is fit to be with Jungkook other than Yoongi, Hyung? Jimin thinks for a moment. Exactly, he is the best match for our Jungkook. But Jungkook isn't interested in Yoongi, Hyung. He agreed on this date for Jackson Hyung's sake. We'll change that. We'll make Yoongi, Hyung and Jungkook fall for each other. But how? We need to use our matchmaking magic. Tae smirks, which got Jimin sighs. Don't give me that look, Tae. You think you look like Cupid from heaven, but for me you look like lust from hell. Tae pouts. Yeah. That was mean. It was supposed to be. Anyways, mission, make Yoongi, Hyung and Jungkook fall in love with each other. Starts now. Jimin just rolls his eyes at Tae's enthusiasm. I wish you were this enthusiastic about loving me. Oh, get in here, will you? Tae pulls Jimin into a deep kiss. With Namjoon. They had made Jackson sleep on Namjoon's bed while they sat next to him. I love Jimin Hyung. But I can't help but yearn to rip him apart. He is my Tae's husband here, Hyung. Can you believe it? He hugs my Tae. He kisses my Tae. I know what you are about to say, don't. I'm aware of that too. You won't understand my situation, Hyung. My boyfriend is married to my best friend / Hyung. Jungkook almost cried out in frustration. God. Seeing your reaction makes me wonder what Hoseok and Yoongi would do once they learn that their sweet boyfriend is married. Jun sighs. Can we make them get divorced? Absolutely no. Jungkook looks at Jun with a horrified expression. You want them to stay married? You need to freaking understand, Jungkook. This is not our world. We can't make any changes here. If we did, it would change our lives here. We won't be here forever, Jungkook. Today or tomorrow we'll be tossed over to another world, as per the old lady's words. While our lives here as Chef Namjoon and butler Jungkook will continue. So let's not disturb the flow of time. Easy for you to say. Jin Hyung is as single as a key without lock, in this world. June just shoots him a pointed glare before continuing. Our first mission should be making every one of us wear this ring, then we'll think of what to do. Jungkook nods. So who is our first target now? Since Yoongi Hyung would be hard to track once he leaves the house today, we'll make him wear this ring by today. Hyung, that's not an easy job. Jackson Hyung would not hesitate to stab you if you tried the same method you used on me on him to wear this ring. June just looks at Jackson while gulping. I know. And that's why you are gonna do it. Seeing this Jackson makes me want to be nice with the Jackson of our world. I'll just sweet talk Yoongi Hyung into wearing this ring. He is a big softie in this world. He is kinda soft-spoken and a cheesy talker. Unlike our Yoongi Hyung. Jungkook chuckled. I will make him wear the ring, Hyung. You can trust me. June takes out Yoongi's ring of Agnes from his pocket and hands it over to Jungkook. I always do, Jungkook, huh? Jungkook just smiles at June with a nod. So our first target is Yoongi. What target? Jackson woke up, which got Namjoon to freeze. To be continued.
Thank you for watching. See you in next video. Until then, bye darlings.
Okay, bye bye.